Welcome to our podcast Capsule, a mini-series dedicated to empowering women in STEM. In this series, we are giving a platform to voices that share valuable perspective on how we can enhance our support for women in the industry. Enjoy the episode and welcome to the Brilliantly Branded podcast.
Welcome one more time to the Brilliantly Branded podcast. Today is going to be a different episode. Today I'm continue showing how I am empowering other women across the podcast and giving them a voice. I have been invited for a nice event here in Luxembourg, and today is the launch of the Women in Tech Luxembourg chapter. This is an international organization that is generating impact all around the world. And now arriving to Luxembourg in this event hosted by Amazon that is supporting women as well, I am here to interview many different women that wanted to come have a voice and talking about how we can become better in supporting others in the tech industry. So let's go to see the different profiles that I brought and just enjoy this episode. Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, so I'm Zineb Bensaid. I'm 36 years old, and I'm the new director of Women in Tech Luxembourg. We just launched the chapter today, so for me it's an amazing news. And but of course I'm part of Women in Tech, but I'm also women entrepreneurs on the tech area, but also on investment, finance sector. And yes, that's it. All about me. I'm very international. I like to be surrounded by people from everywhere, every country, every expertise, and that is characterize me the most.
What do you find most interesting about the Women in Tech chapter in Luxembourg?
So for me, I think you had like many initiative that was built in Luxembourg on women. So I really support all the initiatives that are already present in Luxembourg, and that's why I also supported wide women in digital empowerment. We work closely on Luxembourg. Because we think what is my strategy for me for the chapter is really to give a global view on what's happening in Luxembourg, and also connecting Luxembourg to other countries, cross border and so on. So it's really to make Luxembourg internationally recognized also for the tech expertise.
How can we empower more women to go into tech?
So for me, it's starting it's very tough question. So I think it's a multi-factor answer as well. So I think you have a lot depending to your background, of course. If your parents was on the technology or engineer or whatever, of course, it's make you know a little bit about the tech side. But also I think going to school and talk about the tech and what it is the possibilities for them on the future is for me education part, and to sensibilize at the beginning of the age is very important. But also I think also role models. So it's very important, I think, for women to be represented. But me, I have quite a different view because me, for example, all my mentor was more males, and I was on business. I was more with men because it was finance, it was investment, it was emerging countries. So me, I worked a lot with the males, and I learned from them a lot. And but for example, for me, it's new to be on women networks. But what I saw is that for me, I represented, I'm a woman. So of course, when I see people at conferences coming to me, to speak to me, and to say, I'm very impressed by your achievement. I see that you was not shy by speaking and so on. It's give me, yes, I'm representing a role model. So of course you don't realize it at the beginning, but I think when people come and talk to you, that's why I think, of course, I can be a model for some girls, but also I think that men can be also a role model. And I'm very supporting the he for she and she for she initiatives.
Who has inspired you in your journey?
So this is very like a $1 million question, but it's for me. I was inspired. Seriously, my mom a lot. Because and also like my family history inspired me a lot. And because my mother, she was a doctor, and she inspired me a lot because she told me, she did it really passion to save people, and she worked really on public, like even if it is not like the sector that is because it was in Morocco. And I will always remember her sentence that said, you need to consider every human as a similar. Whatever the nationality, whatever the gender, whatever. A human for a doctor is a human, and we treat it as a human.
Would you like to say something to her right now?
Yeah, I want to thank her for all the what she gave me and all the knowledge that I have, and I am here. I'm here today because of her. So thank you for all the love that you displayed.
Love it. Thank you.
I'm grateful by having you as a listener on this episode. I am in the mission of empowering thousands of women around the globe, and I need your support for that. Help me to spread the voice by sharing this episode and subscribe to our social media channels. And remember, if you want to listen to exceptional stories and have someone that inspires you, please get in touch with me because I will love to have them as a guest to learn from their experience and share their story with you next time. So until the next episode, ciao ciao.